Sniper, sniper. Hold on, let me see if my Oh my shit, dang. Bogging down on me, bogging down on me. Hold on. Make sure I got everything set up here, bro. Looping, turn that off. All right. Let's see. Hello, hello. Yep. It's all right. Sniper, what up, bro? What up? How you doing, man? I'm gonna drop my link. I wanted to come up here today and talk a little bit about trucking and the ins and outs. Want to try to give all new guys, inspiring truck drivers, the ins and outs of this business, so you can make a positive decision about it, a responsible decision about it. Yeah, the only reason my name Red Dog, right? I had some technical difficulties with my page, so I was trying some, and when I went back to change it, they said I had to wait a certain amount of days to change back. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link so I don't have to worry about that later, and just in case anybody wanted to come up and discuss this topic and everything. Um, what's up, bro? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Shit, I'm out here in Texas, bro. I just come out. It's 85 degrees. I just come up out that sun, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It whooped me pretty good. Whooped me pretty good. 1 second. Let me get out here. This goddamn highway. So, all right. It may be taking me so long because I be making sure I get in a safe traveling mode before I start going into what I need to go into. So, all right, trucking 101, and I'll tell you how I started. um, the reality of my situation when I came into trucking is before I started trucking, I was doing pest control, and I was doing pest control in Valdosta, Georgia. I did that for about 6 years, um, and basically took a route. I took a route down there in Valdosta from making about 20,000 a year. By the time at year six, I was about it. I was at about $50,000 a year on that route. If you're down in South Georgia, if you're down in South Georgia, hold on, bro. Brown skin. What? Hold on. All right. All right. What up? What up?
What up? You
I
you
ain't
call me
nothing.
brown skin?
Bro, it looked like it said brown skin, dog. I was like, what the fuck? Why don't you put sniper? You got
Brown
sniper on
sniper.
it.
That's my
Okay,
I
okay,
don't know.
okay.
You go from brown sniper to a Marco Wolf. It switches
Yeah,
back and forth on his own.
yeah. Straight up, straight up. How you been? How you been, bro? How work treating you?
It's treat me, bro.
Yeah. We got to get up and do what we got to do on a daily basis.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm talking about today, man, just to get into well, first I'm gonna tell the younger guys what to expect when they come into trucking. Now I've been doing it for about 7 years now. February. Hold on. What's the date today, Sniper? January,
Today
February.
the
It's
12th,
March.
end of the March.
It's March. Well, my 7 year anniversary was last month, on the 11th. Uh,
Congrats,
fe-
congrats.
thank you, bro. So, what up, Kevin? Salute to the chat. My bad. You know, what I mean, you knew Kevin. Together, Mundo. Um, you knew again. Said so. I don't want to be rude. So basically, I was doing pest control, and down in South Georgia, if you build something up to about $50,000 in South Georgia, you're doing good. Cause around the time I was in South Georgia, the cost of living wasn't that bad. I think you can get, like, I can go get a 3 bedroom, 2 bath mobile Nice, a nice. You can hear me, Sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice mobile home. I can get that for $500 a month, rather than 550. Now, if you want to go into the flats, housing and everything, they go up to 800, 1,000, 1,100. It's a little higher now. But when I first came out into trucking, the first thing I did, I contacted Stevens Transport. Stevens Transport will pay for your schooling if you're just starting and want to get into trucking. The contract will be you have to drive with them for about 3-4 years. Well, now they said 2 years back then, but drive with them for about 3 years, and then you would pay the loan back that you took out with them, or they gave you to pay for your schooling, and then you could branch out and do your own thing. Now, when you get into trucking, trucking is a dirty business. Snipe, this is a dirty business, my man. This is the new wild west, and it's still, if you are, because now it's going over into more foreign people. You know, that's a lot of people that's in trucking now. You very seldom see very few Americans in the trucking unless you go down south. But when you get into trucking, I went to school for about a month to get my CDLs. Now that's not it. That's training school. And when you're going through training school, they do not furnish any type of money to you when you're going through training school for that full month. When you're going through training school, you got to get it how you live. You are on your own. They do not. You will not be getting paid for at least a full 2 months. You know what I mean? So if you want to, Sniper, while I'm talking, if you want to stop me and ask any question, that's cool.
No doubt.
All right. So while you're in your training school, I I was on a dirt yard. Dirt yard ain't nothing but backing maneuvers, et cetera, et cetera. But before I went to training school, I went ahead and got ahead of the curve and went and got my permit. So what I did, I studied, I downloaded an app on my phone called CDL Prep. And I took my time for about a whole week. It's 3 different parts that you're going to have to pass before you can get your permit. That's combinations, air brakes, and general knowledge. All you aspiring guys that want to get out here is study the parts that you have to pass: combination, air brakes, general knowledge. All right. So basically, you do that. I studied for about a week, and I took piece by piece. So if I took one Monday, I might have went and took one on Wednesday. Then I did it on Friday. So what happened is you'll test. What up, Steady Grinding Salute? You'll test yourself right there on your phone, and you're gonna have to do it over and over again because they're gonna give you. There's all different parts of the test, so you want to make sure you're hitting every part of the test and scoring hundreds on the practice test when you're studying on your phone. So again, that's combination, air brakes, general knowledge. Those are the parts you're going to have to pass to get your permit. All right, so I went on to school up in Columbus, Georgia. Basically, up there for a month, I had to get my blood pressure and all that. And basically, trucking helped me out with my health as well, because that's when I first discovered that I had high blood pressure. So I was walking around like a ticking time bomb. You know what I mean? So it helped me health-wise, helped me maintain somewhat health. I can do a whole lot better. But hey, who's gonna just go cold turkey on a nice steak and potato? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but so what I did, I went to school, and after I passed in Columbus, they sent me out to Texas. What's that? Damn, it's right there. Other one right there by that Mesquite. They sent me out to Mesquite, Texas. All right, from Mesquite, Texas. In Mesquite, Texas is Stevens Transport, and went out there, and like the training isn't over. When you get to Stevens, you're going to have to go through another 4 to 8 weeks of training, depend on your skills. You're going to have to go through another 4 to 8 weeks of training when you're with Stevens. You're going to have to be on the truck with another person. That is the most uncomfortable thing about truck driving.
Why do you feel it's uncomfortable?
I don't like being on trucks with other weird, like a weird dude. You know what I mean? You just don't know what his preference is, and I just don't. Just being in a 5x10 with another man. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta suck that up because there's a goal in mind. Then I had one trainer. He wanted to listen to Future over and over again riding down the road. I swear I caught 3 migraines in that truck. Because, you get to listening to the same rapper over and over again. Come on, bro. Now it's getting watered down. All his songs ain't even that good.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right. So you're in, and it was a challenge. I'm not going to lie. I had one guy. I don't know if he was testing me or not. This was when I first went out, right? So, yeah. And I'm just preparing y'all, man, for preparing people. The guy came, got to the shipper. So I'm driving. So he told me not to move until he come back, right? And he walks into the shipper. Works at the guard shack came and told me I got to move. He comes out and start cussing. Motherfucker, don't you ever move my mother. Well, you know what? Bleep, bleep, bleep. Mofo, don't you ever use dude like this, man. So the South Georgia in me kicked in. Man, I got out that truck. I said, hey, look at here, you. I said, bro, I don't give a who you is. I said, boy, don't you ever talk to me like that again. I said, bro, I literally, and I'm going to keep this PG. So I had that incident. So, I as a man, I was going to try to be like, all right, bro, we can talk about it and get past it. But I'm beyond, which I just called the office. I say, hey, man, I ain't going to be able to get past it. He need to bring me back to the yard. Because I'm going to tell you right now, like, I might think about that and dive on this, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, went through that. Then I got another trainer. Me and him went the brunt of the training. But he had to go on vacation. So I had to get off the truck with him and get with my guy I call Obi-Wan Kenobi. But God rest his soul, he passed about a couple of years back. He passed from cancer, so bless up. But basically, that's the beginning. And when you're training, you're not gonna make but $400 or $500 for those 4 to 8 weeks. Once you come out of training, that's when you'll get into the real money, depending on how you drive. Now me, I'm driving, so I'm making 12 to 14 weekly because I'll hump it. I go all day, all night, because back then I had more hunger for it than I do now.
Right.
Go ahead, Snipe.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. So, coming out of that, you guys are not going to be able to branch out and see real money until you get at least 2 years of experience. At 2 years, you're still a rookie. Because it's stuff that you ain't seen and stuff that you ain't learned. You ain't seen one of these idiots going down this road 85 miles per hour and cross in front of you and try to take an off ramp and flip that truck over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of, at that point in time, it's still stuff that the newer guys haven't seen. I started my career, and when I got my first load, I was headed west. Up and down California, back to Texas, back to California, back up to Washington State, Idaho, Wyoming. I stayed over there. The brunt of my career, I stayed over there 3 months straight. Nothing but mountains. Because that was more of the concept, you're gonna get it or you ain't. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
So tell us about your first mountain trip.
Whoo-wee. They always told us to stay off 80 going across Colorado, but my first mountain trip would have been, let me think, because I don't want to Well, I've been through mountains because you got mountain coming through on the west side of Texas too. The most intense mountain trip was this mountain in California. It's up there like in the middle, like going up in northern California. It was beautiful up in the northern California, but beyond the Bay area. It was beautiful, but when I always they always get I followed the rules. They always told me the gear that you go up the mountain in, that's the gear you go down the mountain in. So really my first mountain trip was seeing other truck drivers speed by me and go down the mountain, right? But I've always been like it was cool because I followed the rules. I didn't get out of hand, I didn't get out of whack, you know what I mean? I followed the rules. So it was smooth sailing. Um that was that. I mean it wasn't too much to it. Um just it was just something I had never experienced before. When you stand in between the lines and 2 feet over to your right, it ain't nothing but a downhill drop.
Ooh-wee.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. That will that will cause a little, tightening at the butt when I left a butt imprint. It was a butt imprint in my seat.
Man, I bet you was holding on to that doggone steering wheel like nobody's business.
What? Eyes bucking, sitting here thinking to myself, boy, what did I sign up for?
Because
Uh,
hey, it's hard just to drive that with a car.
yeah. But the one of the most intense when I was coming out of Tacoma, Washington, going up, and I went up, I was going up, then I came around. When I came around, I made a right turn and came around and I saw nothing but mountains. And when I got into it, right? When I got into the mountain, when they had plowed the snow, right? And the snow was up to how high 18 wheeler is.
Yes, sir.
When the snow was up to my mirror in my 18 wheeler, I could sit here and look out my window and the snow was right there. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, bro. I think I stay local.
Well, the local things feel like you're working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You heard me, Sniper?
Yes, sir.
The local things feel like you're working a 9 to 5. Like I did local as well, and like the reason why I didn't like that, bro, because we worked at night. We was driving down to Florida delivering Honda parts. They had it set up to where we knew the codes and we can go in there and swap out cages for Honda, right?
Okay.
So basically, man, it would tick me off. I come back after driving all night. Bro, I want to turn in my paperwork. And go home. Bro, I'm tired. I've been up all night. The supervisor want to sit there and talk to you for a damn hour. Then if you don't come in and talk to him, he calls you. I like to check on y'all before you go home. Yeah, man. I understand that, man, but you like to talk a lot. I just want to go home. You feel me?
So most people, when
Huh?
most people hear the word local, that is not saying you staying in the state. You probably touch the surrounding states. Am I correct?
Well, local. So you hear me? You hear me, Sniper? I want to make sure I'm in.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's two aspects of local, right? So a lot of local jobs are regional. You know what I mean? And truth be told, like going down to Florida. So going down to Florida where I was is really local for me, right? Now you have the FedEx guys who drive day cabs who go 250 miles one direction and turn around and come back 250 miles and come back in that same direction. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So basically, hold on. You knew asked a question here. Have you? My bad. You knew I was reading other comment. My bad. Have you had to use ramp? Oh no. Oh no, you knew. I ain't never had to use the off ramp. My bad. I've never had to use the off ramp. I stick to what the formula. I don't, because the rule is you can go down a mountain 1,000 times too slow, but it only takes one time to go down the mountain too fast. That's the
Yes,
rule.
sir.
Long as you follow the rules, you're gonna be okay. Once you get out, that's it. That's what in any aspect. But the local thing, bro, like it's there are variables in it, right? So yeah, I meant when brakes fail. Oh no, when my hey look, nah, my brakes failed one time, and I had to like look when them brakes fail. I've had it happen to me one time. When the brakes fail, you are at the mercy of the road in the truck. The only thing you could do coming down the mountain when the brakes fail is hold on, get down that mountain, and let the truck slow itself down. Now, so you got to get down.
Hey, you
I'm out
breaking?
here. Let me know because I'm here riding on some of these bike roads.
Yeah,
You
you're
there?
breaking.
Hello, hello.
Okay, I can hear you better now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm riding out here in some of these back roads, but now you know what I mean. Like the offer, like the when you going down them when you going down the mountain, it ain't off ramps everywhere. You at the mercy of the truck. The only thing, the best chance of survival when this truck is going too fast is to lay it sideways in like lay it sideways. That's because the reason why you want to lay it sideways because you got stuff on the back of you. You got stuff on the back of you, so you want to be able to prevent that stuff from coming forward. So for if you ever get into it where you're coming down the mountain, you're gonna have to lay it sideways and hoping it don't start flipping. Um, but anyway, like with the local thing, sniper. So you got the FedEx workers, right? And they do the day cab thing, and they go 250 miles in one direction, come back. You got some that has delivery routes, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of it that people do local is regional. They might stay out a week and come home on the weekend. If you're gonna do that, you might as well be OTR. You feel me? Yeah. So he gone down. My bad. Hold on. He, uh, so all right, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do the local thing, you might as well stay OTR. My goal is this. All right. My goal is to build a lump sum, right? So like me, I don't even if I have the opportunity just to get filthy rich. I want to be moderate. I want it to be building blocks. I always want to be adding something to sustain the financial progress that I'm making because it can go south just as easy as it went north. You,
Hmm.
you, you feel me?
I feel you.
Because if you sit in right now, what with the game, I was thinking, okay, I want to own a truck, right? Man, hell no. Best thing to do is the best thing I figured out to do is to build up that lump sum and always lease trucks. Yes, you'll always be making a payment, but a lease is way cheaper than changing a motor or a transmission. Because if you buy that truck and own that truck, you got this that the labor is on you. You got to spend that $30,000 to $40,000 on replacing that motor and transmission rather than leasing. If something happens, you can turn it back in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yes, tractor. So basically, bro, the local crap. What I learned about it, man. Look, bro, it's after you come home from a long day of work and sleep all day, you got to get right back up and go to work.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I was thinking like, well, shit, I might as well be over the road. There's more freedom in that.
Now,
Go ahead, go ahead.
are you and I'm probably getting ahead of myself, but you said you're an independent contractor, right?
Yeah,
So are you with that, or do you have to have a certain amount of hours that you have to stop and sleep?
yeah. I run. Everybody runs up under the same clock. There's no getting around that. Unless you're still paper logging with your loads, which is pretty much illegal now. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That is becoming extinct. Guys running on paper law. You get pulled over with them paper laws. They're gonna give you a warning. They're gonna give you a warning. Then after that, if you get caught again, they're gonna shut you down. But because it's too many people that have abused those paper logs, and there's too many. The reason why they did away with the paper logs is because drivers were keeping two log books. I'm saying, look, drivers, you know what I mean? Don't shoot the messenger. I know I'm about to tell the trademark secrets here. I know you guys don't like that, but drivers were keeping two log books running like 24 hours.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of accidents start happening. You got drivers falling asleep at the wheel.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So now I prefer what I'm doing as far as keeping the clock, because bottom line is I'm not trying to. Hey, look here, man. I'm trying to make it home to mama, man. I ain't trying to look that a dollar. A dollar ain't worth that, because guess what? You get into that, you cheating, and you'll get to the point. You'll get to the point, if something happens, you're not gonna be able to make a dollar. Because
Yeah,
you're not gonna be here, or you're gonna be in jail.
that is true.
Because because if you are found guilty of these infractions on that phone, running illegal logs logs, or under the influence of, and a fatality happens, you will be bro. They'll put you behind bars, and they'll put you behind bars for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's vehicular manslaughter. See
Unless it's
what I'm,
with that vehicular homicide.
yeah, vehicular homicide. Um, so yeah, nah, I follow the rules. I don't get involved in all that, man. Plus, I need my rest. I ain't do all that crap. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I'm flatbed. I don't just. I have to get rest. I be out there like some loads. Some loads are extenuous work, and then sometimes I be in 100-degree weather doing this work.
Uh, so the question is from you new, do you work for a company?
Well, yeah. Like, so what it is this. So how it is as an independent contractor, you can go to companies. Some companies offer lease purchase programs, but you're under the lease purchase program. You are a
Must be on those back roads, y'all. Let's give him a minute so he come back. But he said he was driving on those back roads. And y'all put your questions up there, and I ask them for you. While he's out, salute, salute, salute to all you out there. Make sure you hit that like button.
All right, can you hear me, son?
Yeah, I can hear you better now, bro. You went out for a few.
Can you hear me? Do you hear me now,
Yeah.
bro?
Yes, sir.
You hold on. Let me get. You hear me, dude? Try to call me, messed up my microphone. Hold on. Hold on. Can you hear me,
Yes,
Sniper?
sir.
All right, my bad, man. I got this. My regular guy, my dispatcher, my regular guy, he on vacation, and I got this new guy, and he is hell bent to show everybody that he knows what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
If, Yeah, but he was calling me, interrupting my video, and I had to tell him like that when I get off the phone. But where were we, bro? You hear me?
What? No, what'd you say?
Where were we?
Oh, we was talking about you getting your rest and doing flatbed.
Yeah, yeah. So in flatbed, you wanna take advantage of all your risk, because you know what I mean, bro. I hear, you know what I mean. This work is extenuous. Sometimes it's a full fledged workout. Time is a full fledged workout, so you don't wanna get into that trying to bend the rules and cheat and all that stuff right there, because something bad gonna happen. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Oh, and also, you asked if you work for a company. You was explaining that also.
hmm So, so the company has options where you can purchase a truck for them through lease purchase. They take money out of your account. They take money out of your settlement weekly. Now that all that is really, you make more money than the average company driver. So, well, a company driver is always going to stay in that 9 to 1800 market. They very seldom hit 1800 unless they get some type of bonus. I'll average 1800 to 2800. Some weeks are gonna be better than others. So I could bust out a week where I make 6,000. Now that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's you probably gonna do that once every 3 months, once every 2 months, where you can bust out by 6,000. But on average, as a lease driver, I can average $2,800 or better. So that's the difference.
Okay.
Paper logs are physical paper where the driver has to basically fill it in by pen or pencil. You know what I mean? And that's a whole.
Technical difficulties again, y'all. Just give him a few minutes.
All right, hold on. All right, you can hear me now. I'm back.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you know what I mean. Anyway, basically, the paper logs are what you physically have to fill out on your own. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like a lot of lies. A lot of the logs are computerized. So like right now, I have a tablet in here, and it displays my logs. Know what I mean? So it's just the paper logs are just a whole lot easier. Oh no, baby, I'm a professional. Ain't no question that you can ask that I can't answer.
Hey, you knew it's gangster like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She'll run her. Hey, look, she'll run herself ragged asking me them daggone questions. He has to answer for every last one of them. Creeper, I've been operating heavy machinery since I was from the ages of 6 to 12. But so the logistics side of it, right? So we was talking about what you're gonna get paid, and you're not gonna be able to step up into this type of money that I'm talking about until year 2, year 3. You know what I mean? Before you go into full owner of a 18 wheeler, you need to entertain a lease purchase program with a company, because I'm telling you, it's some people out here. You will go and run $10,000, and they will start adding fees, and they will take that whole $10,000 away from you. So you have to know what you're doing, man. There's some straight up paperwork crooks out here in this trucking industry. I will advise you to stay away from anything foreign, or I'm not going to specify what culture. I'm just going to say anything that doesn't represent red, white, and blue. Stay away from it. You may think that red, white, and blue is getting over on you, but the other, I'm telling you, it's bad. You
Are
feel
you
what I'm saying?
where you say it is these companies that come from overseas?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
hmm if they don't speak the same language,
Mm-hmm.
stay out the way. Stay out the way, because it's been incidents where truck drivers have ran have been bamboozled, and they have ran their trucks into the office. You see you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it gets real tricky.
The
I
new
mean, this
meaning
is
of
a
the new meaning of
yeah
getting postal.
yeah. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. It gets real nasty out here, especially at times like when the regime changes. It's more prevalent when a certain regime is in office other than the other. The other one is wild, like wild. One is wild, and the other ones they regulate all that stuff. Now I mean, because when you do certain stuff, the other ones like they
You knew you might as well just come up here and ask your questions uh, in person. Y'all just give them a few minutes. Just having technical difficulties going through these back roads and probably receiving phone calls from businesses and stuff like that. Um, Again,
you hear me? All right, can you hear me now?
yes, sir. Now I can.
I'm gonna have to start putting my phone on D&D while I'm on while I'm on live, bro. No, I mean, I wonder does that work? But I'll get another device where I can I get another device. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, bottom line is oh Lord, is I was at the part I was at where is a dirty business. The logistics of it is this. I work off percentage. I work off percentage. So when I go and do loads, you have to pay to play. You can hear me right, Sniper.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have to pay to play. Um, Bottom line is I work on percentage. So let's say I get a load that's paying $9,000. Well, I get 70% of that $9,000. If I run a week that's $10,000, 70%. If I do a $10,000 week, um, 70% of that money is mine. But I still have to pay my truck note. I still got to pay my tax tag and title. I got to pay for my IFTA sticker. I got to pay for my camera. I got to pay for my toll pass. So when you sitting here and you're getting into this profession, everything on this truck is coming out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you swap over to fully in control of everything on your truck, all that comes out monthly. So you're going to have a monthly stipend about that you got to pay of about $4,000 unless your truck is paid for.
Mm.
Everything everything is a fixed cost. So when these people get in the market is being tampered with, and the infrastructure is being tampered with, because a truck driver is nothing but a modern day a flatbed truck driver is nothing but a modern day contractor. You know what I mean? We do contracted work. When construction is booming, I mean when construction, house building, all that stuff slows down, we slow down. the great part about it is the great part is when it's booming, save your money. Now I mean because you're gonna hit a patch. You're gonna hit a patch where that money will go down. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Winter months, your business is gonna slow down. Um, how they crashed the market was this. Tried to crash the market. So your average load going to Oregon, from Georgia to Oregon, pays raised diesel $4 a gallon. Hold on.
Hold up, you're going through a bad area
Doesn't
again.
matter. Hold on. Do you? All right. You can hear me now.
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Are you there?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you
I'm
there?
here.
Are you there?
Now you still breaking up, bro? Okay, so look like he left me on here for trucking 101 by myself. I have absolutely no idea how trucking works. I just know there's a truck driver, a dispatch, and a broker. That's all I know. Um, so don't ask me any questions, because I'm not going to be able to answer it for you.
You stayed up.
I sure did. You left me up here by myself. I was
Stayed
supposed to
up.
stay about know nothing about trucking. So
You stayed up.
yes, sir.
All right. I don't know. Hey, look here. It's one of them. It's one of them days. Let me know. Let me know if I'm clear.
You clear
Might
right
pull
now?
over. Might pull over and do a 30 and finish this out. But that's what I do when I get to a stopping point. But so the logistics of it. All right. So how they crashed the market was this: they raised diesel and they brought down the rates, and the rates affect your percentage. So if it's 9,000, you're getting paid more. So now instead of below the Oregon paying $10,000, it's gonna pay $5,000. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So then you still got to pay diesel. So instead of you paying 1,500 a week in diesel, diesel jumped up to 2,800.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So we had to deal with those elements. And I mean they was riding along. It's basically corporate stealing. Corporate stealing. And that's why this regime trying they like right now. Now what you'll see when election time comes around, uh, in my opinion, they'll sit here and tamper with the prices of the diesel again.
Okay.
They'll sit here and tamper with the prices of diesel again, and what I mean, basically try to make everything bad before it, and that's if they're losing. I mean, well, win or lose, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that, in my opinion. But bottom line is, it's getting back right now. I mean, like right now, I got one that's roughly 600, paying 1,400, but the fuel surcharge will pop it up to 1,800. You see, you get it?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
you got on your truck, you got two fuel spots,
Tanks.
tanks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most of them do enlist. unless somebody sit there and modified the tank and just run it off one, which is illegal anyway. They don't supposed to be doing that. They'll get caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got two. You know what I mean? Yes. Hey, look here. But I'm be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I can't go. Hey, look. I'm telling the younger ones what to expect. But right now, business is a booming.
Yeah.
Business is a booming.
Well, you know, truck drivers between trucking, nursing, the medical field,
Mm-hmm.
and the food industry is never going to go away.
Yep. Never. Never. Because those are all necessities, things that people need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everything that you have in your home in the modern world is moved by a truck. Truck and train is moved by a truck and train.
Now, the
Hmm.
question: Do you have to be trained to drive a box or with a trailer, and versus doing a flatbed?
Well, it depends on the weight. Anything over 26,000 pounds, you have to have. Yeah, everything over 26,000, you have to have a valid CDL.
Okay.
Anything under 26,000, you can kind of maneuver on your own. You got to have a with that you got to have a LLC. You still got to have an LLC, but you can't. But when you don't have that, you're operating off of um, pounds. How many pounds that you can haul.
Okay.
So nothing over 26,000 without a CDL. Everything over that you got to have a CDL.
Now, what's the advantages and disadvantages of driving a flatbed to a
A,
uh,
a dually,
yeah?
um, more money. Like your loads, driving a dually, your loads are going to be more restricted to construction, like houses, maybe some like just light aluminum going to buildings. A dually is not going to be able to get the big money loads that a flatbed driver will get. And then it's really distance as well. You know what I mean? A dually can go all over if they want to, but you know what I mean, it's really the distance. Um, and at the DOT scale. You feel what I'm saying? They're not gonna some. I mean, it's an advantage on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So if you get, but it's basically money. You know what I mean? Because they're not going 9 times out of 10, they just not gonna pay a dually all that much for one load. You know what I'm saying? He'll have to pick up multiple loads with multiple drops to make the type of money that I would make.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Someone is sleeping. Somebody is sleeping with 2K people. Huh? 224 people watching. What? Oh, something. Oh, no, they do that. I think they do that on here. What's she talking about, Snap? What you talking about? You knew?
Somebody is sleeping with 424 people watching.
Oh wow. So what is she saying that somebody sitting there sleeping is 424 people on their video?
Well, I don't know.
That's crazy. Shucks. Okay, that's wow.
She gonna have to explain that.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. That somebody's sleeping and there's 424 people watching. That's weird. Why would I want to watch somebody sleep? Oh wow.
Oh wow.
But anyway, yeah. Oh wow. But yeah. I mean, it's it's different. It's going to be all type of different variables. Now, some of them guys they had to get into dually because it was something that was prohibiting them from obtaining their CDL.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? There's something prohibiting them. I don't know. They might have had a medical condition that Cause like with the CDLs, you know what I mean, it's certain medical conditions that you can't have to drive trucks. Sleep apnea, most definitely you can't be on drugs, all that stuff right there. Now you can't really have an illness that requires you to take hard drugs.
You can't be a diabetic.
No, no, cause I mean, yeah, you could be a diabetic. You just got to be, you just got to have a personal care physician.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you just got to have a personal care physician and that being treated.
Now listen.
Uh huh.
Now, in your opinion, shouldn't it be a weight requirement to drive trucks?
Yes. Yes. If you, because my thing is the reason why I came in the flatbed is because I started out about want to say about 300 pounds, right? I immediately jumped up to about 380 pounds. So when I came in the flatbed, I came down from 380 pounds. I had got down to 260 at one time. Now I mean, right now I'm hanging around about 275. So yes, it should be a weight requirement because I just seen guys get out of these trucks, man. I'm like, good God. So you mean to tell me your blood pressure ain't high?
Because I mean, you think about it, you have a stroke driving.
Yeah.
You're not putting your life in danger. You're putting everybody around you in danger.
Everybody. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it. I've looked, sniper. I was like, nah, bro. Ain't no way in hell. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really do feel like it should be a weight requirement. But hey, look. But ironic as it is, sniper. Some of them guys, bro, they'll have that weight, but don't even have high blood pressure.
Oh yeah, they be in good health.
Yeah, it be like a lot of this stuff be hereditary. Is a illness that runs in the family.
Right.
You know, so now on to the fun part, right? Give you the down dirty grimy part. Look here, the fun part is this. First things first. Any drama that you have experienced in your life is nothing but just looking at your phone and saying, "Oh, I don't want to deal with that shit," and letting it ring. They pay you to travel all over the world. They all over the United States. They pay you to travel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look here. If they will let me get a ferry, if they let me put the truck on a ferry and go to Hawaii, I'd do that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You make money. You do not have to, unless you got number one. If you cannot survive without being up under your old lady tail, don't come out here. Don't come out here because you're gonna stress yourself out and you're gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, look here. If you got one of them old ladies that like to shake it down, bust it down, and shake it down and give it up. You know what I mean? Don't come out here. Matter of fact, hey, look here. I would say come out here, but just leave that one alone.
Leave that one alone.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, they pay you to take loads. You're gonna see every NFL stadium there is in the United States. Now I mean, you're gonna experience good food. You're gonna see a whole bunch of pretty women. Now I mean, if you want to partake, you go ahead. Now I mean, because some of them women, you know, hey, look here, they ain't really, hey, look here. Now I mean, they might set you up, or they might give you something you can't get rid of.
That is true.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Hey, look, to each his own. If you one of them guys that like them websites, that like them dating websites, hey, look here. I'm just be honest with you. You know, hey, you will get got. Okay? You will get got. Now, I mean, it's been numerous truck drivers that have been robbed, and some of them have been unalived, messing around on them dating websites. All right? But other than that, you know what I mean, if you're traveling all over, you know what I mean, when you hit Oklahoma, you know, or Mississippi or something like that, there's a bunch of casinos. Know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff to see out here, man.
Yeah.
No, so I've actually got out and went and seen a waterfall. Now it was quite a bit of a hike. I said I'd never do that again, but hey, it was an experience.
So you probably hit all 50 states by now. Close.
Oh, man, I've been to them about 10 times. Same state.
Where, if you can name your top restaurant, and what state and city is it in?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sniper. The mom and pop, cause like you got these name brand restaurants, right?
Right.
But the mom and pop stations that you the names that you can't remember,
Mm-hmm.
them the best restaurants.
Right.
Right now, off the top of my dome, it will be that restaurant that we just stopped to in California. Now that was look him, fresh peak, everything fresh. Everything fresh. I don't know how they do it, but everything is fresh. I'm talking about the fresh apple juice from a real apple, fresh orange juice from a real orange, fresh beef, all that. It seemed like they had just went and picked it up from the market. But I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I'll go in the archives and look at which one it was.
Okay.
I mean, but yeah, that one in Cali. Hey, look. When you go to California, I'd say by far, California, Texas, and Georgia, you're gonna get the best food.
I want to go up there to. I am taking a trip one day to one of the Dakotas and get some bison.
Yeah, I ain't never had that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's a mental thing. I can't eat nothing that you tell me what it is. Just don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
Until after I'm done eating. Because if they tell me what it is beforehand, I'm not gonna like it.
You never been to Ted's before?
Ted's? Nah, I ain't never been there. Sniper.
Mm-hmm.
I always stick to the. I like the best food you gonna get out is the best food out here you gonna get is out of a gas station in the mom and pop restaurants.
Yeah. That is true. I can eat some gas station food, especially go to Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Hey, look him. Sniper, you ain't never lied, didn't I? I tried some of that bucket. They served. I think it was some beef tips they had in there, some type of meat they had in there. Now, Sniper, that was top notch right there.
Oh yeah, I had they beef brisket one time. Man, the lady that was sitting next to me, I was like, man, you be glad I don't slap the hell out of you. This thing so goddamn.
hey, if your dog was right here, I'd slap it.
I slap your dog right now.
Yes, sir. But man, all in all, bro, when this stuff is on out here, man, it's on. You know what I mean? But all I tell anybody that's new and aspiring to be a truck driver, man, save your money. Drop out. Hey, look, don't keep no apartment for your first year of trucking. Don't keep no apartment. You can keep your car, but don't keep no apartment. All you need is a car and a cell phone.
And
you see what I'm saying?
Change of clothes.
Say that again.
And some change of clothes.
And a change of clothes. That's what I'm saying. And let that when that money hit the bank, I know it's gonna be hard. Look, I'm telling you the mistakes I made. But you know what I mean? I grew up dirt poor, so I said, F it, I'm gonna spend me some money. You know what I mean? Hey look, they acting like I ain't never had nothing. Because I ain't never had nothing.
Right.
You feel me? So bottom line is save your money. And I guarantee you, if you get on a persistent path of saving in 2 years, buddy, you can invest in some real estate, invest in a truck, and you ain't never had to work again.
Yeah. Hey,
let me
ask you this other question. What the rest stations that got y'all little get your showers in?
Oh, Pilot, Flying J, Loves, and all that good stuff.
Yeah. How are those?
Loves is the best. You know what I mean? You got something old, you got something new. You know what I mean? Right now, Love's is the newest commodity, and they clean. But you're gonna find some of them, right? Like the Petro. Some
Mm-hmm.
of the Petros have showers like you at home. You see what
Okay.
I'm saying? There's one up there in South Carolina. They got a bowling alley in it. That's top
Mm.
notch living right there now. Top notch living. So some of them you visit in Cali, bowling alley, motel. Hey, look, they got rooms. So if you don't want to sleep in your truck and come on in and sleep in a room, they got those. I mean, it just depends on where you at, Sniper. Depends on where you at. Some of them over this country is nicer. Some of them are not so nice.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But for the most part, right now, I go to Love's because they got cleaner showers.
Now, majority of the time, you stay in your truck.
Yeah, all the time. It's one of those things unless you coming in and you about to spend time with your lady and family members, or if you just feel like now when I'm in Vegas, oh no, I get out the truck, get up out of here. We're gonna park this and we going to hit the strip.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's that. They look when we in Vegas. Nah, ain't no truck, ain't no truck. The truck get locked up. I see you later, truck. Nah, I mean, because Vegas, good, but in some areas, you just don't want. I don't mess. I mean, Los Angeles is cool, but I don't really mess with it like that.
Oh hell no.
I don't mess with it like that. When I'm in Texas, I like to get out the truck. Dallas, Houston areas, I like to get out the truck. You know, but for the most part, yeah, but it's all about. Then it's all about your pockets too, Sniper. If you've been hitting some good runs and you got a couple of dollars, hey man, you want to go live a little. Oh, King of Pressure, up in Philadelphia, up around Philly. King
Mm.
of Pressure. Yeah, if you're trying to, want to stop to the King of Pressure Mall.
Oh, you gonna spend some money?
Look at him. Look at him. Nice Timberland store. Last time I was in there, I got me some nice Timberland gear.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Nice Timberland gear. I'm talking about dressed down, like khakis, bust down. You know what I mean? The shoes and all that stuff.
I hear you.
Now I'm telling you. Now I'm like, look, they can say what they want. I don't need no Gucci, no Louis, or no none of that. Give me some Timberland and some Polo.
And be fresh to death.
Look here, man. Flies a pelican.
You ain't never lie. Ain't never lie.
So yeah, you know what I mean. But man, look, I'm blessed. I just like to thank the higher power, man. Look, I weathered the storm. I weathered the storm. Now, because you got to find your home. You got to find somebody that's gonna do you right.
Yeah.
Um, give you an opportunity to get the loads and work it like you need to work it. So, but what I mean, I've been with some real crooks. And, I mean, I've been with one great company out here, and it was unfortunate when the regime change happened. It affected them vastly. You know what I mean?
Right. It always
I
happens
mean,
to good people.
yeah, but they were pretty decent. But and they hired some people that wasn't so decent. So in these trucking companies, all it take two. If you got two bad employees, man, that affect everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, you got dispatchers, driver managers, same thing, that don't want to see you make more money than them. I'm talking about like, and that ain't got no coloration in it, bro. You know what I mean? That's all the way around the board. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yep.
I feel
So
you.
it's a dirty market, man. You just got to get with somebody that want to make money like you do. You know what I mean? Pay their employees right, and hey, look here, we all can work together. We can do something.
I heard the thing to be is be a broker.
Yeah, that's yeah. It depends on who in office, but
Mm-hmm.
all right, Kevin, I drop it again. It depends on who in office, bro. You know what I mean? Cause bottom line is you can but the broker game, That's a game you want to be in. Cause I'm a whenever I get the opportunity and to run the money up, I'm gonna sit down and with my other person of interest, and we gonna study that together.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? That way you go totally independent. This drop, Kevin. That way when you go totally independent, you know what I mean, you good to go. But see, before I get into that, I would like to get into invest into something that provides another income.
True.
Provides another income. This drop, Kevin. So, but yeah, it's good. It's good to get into that field because, like you got to think if they got 30 drivers, they get a percentage off of every driver. You feel what I'm saying?
Mr. Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good evening, brother. Good evening.
Good evening, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You was
Go ahead,
making some valid points, man. Because in any business you get into, you got to be careful of any business because every business is crooked.
Mm-hmm.
Because the money ain't good money sometimes.
Yeah. And I don't, and that sparks another conversation because I don't fully understand why everybody is just so hell bent and dog greedy like that.
Hey, man, you got people like that.
Yeah. I mean, my come across can be aggressive sometimes, and I'm only aggressive toward BS.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually a great person, man. I like, hey, look, if I can help you out, if you're a good person, and I determine that you solid, man, look here, bro. Hey, look here, I'll help you achieve anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but if you ain't there, man, I can't rock with it. You feel what I'm saying? And I just don't get. I don't know. Sometimes I look at other people's moral compass when it comes to business and why people are so shady when it comes to that. Y'all there?
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
we listen to you.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, if y'all, hey, look, if y'all want to elaborate on that, go ahead. I be trying to understand.
I mean, you just got some bosses that just care about greed. I mean, they may say they care about their employees to start with. Yeah, that's cool. But when it's money, they're good. They act different. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And they'll try to infiltrate yours, and like, bro, it's just like you really have to be careful of who you dealing with these days, man, and that's a sad thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I personally think it's enough money to go around.
Yeah, it is. But see, like I said before, man, when you got bosses that's really like that, and they'll tell their employees, yeah, we care about you, we want you to be this and that. But like I said, when that money comes, they're a whole different dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I look at them, and just, all right, dude, you know what I mean? But in the long run, it's always gonna fully affect them.
Yeah.
It's always gonna fully affect them. Then they'll be around here filing bankruptcy, and they got a story. Now they got a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my brothers, I'm going to head step down. I got to get ready for this men's ministry.
Yep.
So,
All
yeah,
right,
be safe. Hey, Jaco, you be careful on that road, boy.
we'll do, brother.
And, hey, you got my number. Hit me up.
All right, 10-4, man. 10-4.
All right. Mr.
All
Kevin.
right, it's not gonna be easy.
All right. Hey, sniper out.
All right.
All right. But yeah,
Man, when it comes to like, even if you, like you said, you're an independent contractor, you still gotta watch people that you deal with because they can tell you one thing and tell you something else. And that's when you fuck up your money, then you gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like right now my spider senses are back up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, when you start, I had it happen before when you start making a little pesos, you got, you got cousins that pop back up. Oh man, you tripping about this, and
Yeah.
You know, when something, it's almost like when people need something from you, they immediately say that, you know, to point out issues, that past issues, like, well, you were the cause of those issues. I just laugh at them. I listen to their standpoint about it. I laugh. I get on the phone. I laugh. I'm like, this nigga think I'm stupid.
Hey
You know
man,
what I mean?
sometimes you got to laugh because, like you said, man, you trying to start your business and you ain't really trying to tie yourself in any type of issues with family or anything like that. You just trying to
Yeah,
stay focused on what you trying to do, which I
yeah,
understand. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Because
Go ahead.
it's a spiritual realm to it too, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's not just, oh, you out here doing this and doing that. If you plant negativity, when you put negativity in your life, you're going to get negative results.
yeah,
That's, you know what I mean? So I thought about it, because I mean, like I said, I was having a real hard time out here, man. Ain't no sob story. Don't get me wrong. Hey,
yeah,
look, when I tell anybody it was a hard time out here, hey, look here, save your pity for the weak.
yeah. Because you in the tech business, shit, they ain't gonna care about what you been through.
No,
Shit.
no,
They gonna
nobody,
they
hey,
gonna they
no,
gonna want you to get that. They gonna want you to get that job done.
yes, sir. No, nobody care about pregnancy pains. They just want to see the
No.
baby.
Yep, that's it.
Hmm.
That's it. So, like I said before, man, the trucking world is ruthless. If you
Oh
ain't
yeah,
got
man. Oh,
if you ain't got thick skin or tough skin, as a lot of people say, it ain't built for you.
it is not built for you, buddy. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. It requires a major level of focus, a
Yeah.
major level, because you deal with some man. Look, bro, I done been into it with a couple of people out here in this trucking world. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So I realized that I had to gather myself mentally before
Yeah.
I make a mistake.
Yeah. Because if you would have
Yeah,
hit that person, that would have fucked up your money in your whole
yeah.
situation.
And that's what a lot of people look, bro. I've realized, I don't know what type of moon has passed, but I've
Hmm.
realized that people don't want, like, people will entice you to do so.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now you got some people out here that will take a butt whooping just to knock you off of what you're doing and what your goals are.
Yeah. And I know
And
you probably
me,
not
that's
seen
a
that. I know you probably not seen that plenty of times.
mm-hmm. Man, I've seen guys crash out, man, crash out,
Hmm.
bro. Now I mean, I was
Yeah.
like, and, you know, I'm looking. Some of my buddies, they called me like, man, I done effed up. Man, got it. Hey, look, and they tell me about it. Man, got it get into it with the dude in the office. Get what he did. Call the law on. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
And
man.
it ain't actually get physical. They were exchanging words.
See, just like that. It ain't even got to be about you throwing hands at each other. Words can get you fired just off of what you say. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And
So
especially you done been there for a amount of years and you say the wrong word, you be like, damn, that's my whole shit gone in one swoop.
yeah, um, I had an enlightenment over the weekend that, you know what I mean, uh,
Yeah,
that about, you know, be careful what you say on the internet ways, because you know you're being
yeah,
watched.
yeah.
And
Hmm.
and quite naturally, the person that's watching me is important to me. So I'm
Yeah,
saying, it's like, oh, okay, okay. Now I mean, so that was an eye opener. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you know, I mean, sometimes you have to realize that, like, some things on this, you know, this internet can affect more than just you.
yeah. It can affect
You
the
know,
people that love you too.
yeah, yeah.
Because they'll be
So
like, okay, we know he on the internet, but he don't say that like that. You know what I'm saying? Or he
yeah,
don't act like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And I'm selfishly unselfish. Now I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when you break it down, to me, and I'm enlightened by the situation,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I don't want to set off that image. Cause you know
Yeah.
what I mean. I'm like, all right, so yeah, the role model thing is real. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. So,
That's a
but
real
yeah,
thing.
but I'm like, man, look, just this is my hustle. This is my profession.
Oh yeah.
This is what I do. Truck driving. This is what I'm gonna do. Until the good Lord put me in the ground. I'm gonna have something to do even when I can't drive. I'm gonna have something to do with trucking.
Yeah.
So it's basically tapping into. I'm about to start tapping into all fields of the business aspect because I have to know more about all fields rather than just what I'm doing out here.
Yeah, because there's all types of fields that a lot of people probably don't know about
hmm
or wanting
You,
to get to know about.
yeah, you got the transportation field, which is the whole thing is transportation, but you got the field where you're actually dealing with hands-on trucks.
Yeah.
You got the maintenance field. You got the
Uh-huh.
logistics field. You got
Uh-huh.
the HR. You got the HR field. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So to have and start a successful business, you as a CEO, owner, et cetera, you got to know every field.
Yeah. So basically, you got to know the ins and outs like the back of
Yes,
your hand, pretty much. So yeah, I get
yes,
it.
and you have to put around you like-minded people that are ready to entertain this field.
Oh yeah, you can't put just average motherfuckers around that shit because you trying to build a brand and you don't want the
hmm
people to fuck up your brand that you trying to build.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I
yeah.
understand.
So, and now that it's booming,
Uh-huh.
when it's about to be get back booming fully, is up to me to take advantage of these opportunities that I have.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
when I because I'm the gap was it had its ups and downs. I've been doing it 7 years. So
Uh-huh.
for about 3 years it was booming, right?
Uh-huh.
But oh my God,
Yeah.
look here, boy, hey, look here. You might, hey, look, at some time, bro, I was thinking about stepping down and going back home, getting the, hey, look, boy, I'm saying things like, boy, I might well go home and get a job at the gas station.
Yeah, man, but shit, you gotta stick to it, man. If you trying to start a business, you gotta keep pushing, man. You gonna have your good days, you gotta have your bad days. That's just like in real
Yep,
life.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep,
So,
yep.
I mean, cause like I said, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you if you having a rough day, an average day. Then it's just like that in real life. Even if you doing a normal
Yeah,
job, it's the same thing.
facts,
and I, and
facts.
the, and the,
You
and
know,
the thing I don't get is like, okay, you go to a job, you want to make friends, bro. You not there to make friends because all the motherfuckers really ain't gonna give a fuck about you, especially if you trying to go up in that business or corporation. You got to
yeah,
stay focused. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, straight up, straight up.
Yeah, you can't play around, and that's what I don't get about certain people. Like it's just like you said, if people had drummers. Man, do you know people had drummers in businesses from corporations all the time?
Man, what? What? Hey, look here, like,
So,
bro, cause I done heard it to where it's some company. I know the companies. I'm not gonna call them, but
yeah.
there's a lot of family involved in these two companies, right?
Hmm.
Man, look here. It was one company is up in Tennessee. Man, look, it was two brothers. Who? Well, they split down and went separate ways because they couldn't see eye to eye.
Hey, man, it happens like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. It get dirty like that sometimes. I mean, look,
Yeah,
bro. In their business, money, look, because it's a $1 billion industry.
yeah.
So basically, bro, I'm gonna tell you where it's really at. If you can somehow build yourself to get it where merchandise is coming into your warehouse
Hmm.
and you're breaking merchandise down. You're a truck driver. You got this aspect of the business. You were a truck driver, but you got a warehouse where you come in, and you bust down merchandise to ship it out to the stores. So what it
Mm-hmm.
is, you'll become a distribution,
Mm-hmm.
and you bust down the merchandise, and up to it's orders that you got to obtain.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, sending it out, man. Look here, bro. Man, you get up and bust it down and get there. Oh man, you set, bro.
Yeah.
You set.
Yeah.
Now,
And
as
and,
a
and
go ahead,
that's a
my bad.
$1 billion business too.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at people gotta realize, look at all the big time stores that you dropping stuff off to.
Mm-hmm.
You could be dropping Gucci, Lucci, Vuitton, all that. And them big
Mm-hmm.
time markets. So shit. No telling what you gonna rake in at the end of the day.
Straight up.
So
Straight up. It is a never-ending process.
yeah. That's a lucrative business.
Yep. And you have what it is you're operating. You are fully operating on your own. You got the trucks that go get the product to bring
Mm-hmm.
it back. You
Mm-hmm.
got you got the over the road trucks that go get the product, bring it back, and you got the day cab trucks to ship it out to different merchants.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you ain't doing nothing but fulfilling orders.
That's it. That's
You
it.
feel me?
Yeah, that's it. And again, with that business, you also got to stay focused. So you really can't make friends or mingle with certain people because,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, that's a big time business. And if
Yep.
you try to get with somebody or what have you, that's gonna fuck up everything. You, that
Yeah.
person, and the rest of the people, because you fucking up the money.
Because you got it's snakish because
Yeah,
you could end up hiring somebody who is inspiring or conspiring with somebody else
yeah,
to get into your business, find out who your customer base is,
hmm,
and take that customer base away. They basically try to undercut you.
yeah. And like I said, and the profession you in, and people that do merchandise like that on a regular basis, shit, man. Like I said, any business you do is ruthless. So you gotta stay on
Yeah,
top of everything that you do.
yeah, straight up, straight
So
up.
this game, like what he telling y'all, is some real shit. So pay attention because if you think he just gonna go in there and take that shit over like that, it's never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
You gonna have to really bust your ass to even get to the bosses. Even it's gonna take some years. I'm gonna say that
Oh
much.
yeah, oh yeah. That's a
You,
building pro. You got
yeah,
to
that's
put
a
it in
building process.
process.
Yeah, that's and big dog. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. I had a dream. I said I want to do Wall Street, but I seen how ruthless that shit is. I said, man, fuck that shit, cause you got a
What?
lot of motherfuckers ruthless. Fucking Wall Street.
What? Man, look. Man, look here. Then that ain't even the beginning because then you have to deal with the powers that be on
Yeah,
getting your paperwork to get that business started.
yeah, and that's hell going through that shit. Cause
What? What?
if you don't get the proper improvements, you can't really do shit. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I mean, you got people illegally selling hats, clothes, purses. They doing that shit illegally, but they know how to work around the system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's their advantage. But if you get like the legal documents and all that shit, you good. So you ain't gotta worry about nobody locking you up
Mm-hmm.
or nothing because all you gotta show the police like shit, here my legal documents and paperwork.
Yep.
What?
Tax
What?
tax ID, et
Yeah.
cetera, et cetera.
Once you show him all that shit, okay, well we can't arrest him because he has legal documents and what. So
Mm-hmm.
if you start a business, people listen. If you got a lawyer of any sort, let him look over all that paperwork to make sure you don't have no legal agree. You sign something and then you can't get out of it. You gotta make sure you look over it and your lawyer look over it. So in case
Yeah.
there's a loophole, you can get up out of it. Because I
Yeah.
think a lot of people don't do that. They just
Hold
sign.
on.
They be so damn happy to sign it. I'm like, man,
Let
you
me
ain't even need to find proof, did
keep
you?
keep going, Kevin. I need to text B
Okay,
Raw.
okay. So yeah, if you start a business and you sign a contract you better make sure you look over every detail from top to bottom and make sure that you find a loophole that you can get out of. Because if you don't, that company or business can do anything they want to you. So I'm just giving you fair warning.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. I'm sitting here just like and it's all pacing yourself.
Yeah,
It's all pacing yourself. You
because
feel
that's
what I'm
like
saying?
like trucking that you doing. Yeah, that shit probably took you a long time to, get to where you is.
Yeah, get an established, man. It's a
Yeah,
process.
yeah. So what he telling y'all is, man, y'all just can't go out here and say y'all gonna make this amount of money overnight. It don't work like that.
It don't work like that at all. I mean, I'm talking about that's years. That's
Yeah,
years of building on a consistent process.
yeah.
You
So
feel what I'm saying?
what he basically telling you is you building it by like brick. You put one brick here, the next brick, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So you got to put in a lot of years to be an experienced truck driver.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
yeah. I mean, even just maintaining safety,
Yeah,
even just maintaining safety is a tall glass of water.
yeah.
You
Because I
feel what
know
I'm
you
saying?
got down them roads, people be flying about 90 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and people be driving reckless. So you
What up?
gotta,
What up, B Rob? What up? What up, B Rob? The link drop. I mean, if you can get on.
so yeah, anybody that's gonna start a business, I'm gonna say it again. If you get assigned a contract, you better read every fine print
Yeah.
and have your
Every.
attorney look over everything in case they put a type of clause in it or an agreement.
Yeah. You
So,
know what I mean? Bro, it's just a lot that you got to
yeah,
be on top of.
yeah, because if you don't read it, like I said, they can do anything they want because you didn't read the whole contract. So if they take a
Hmm.
percentage of your paycheck, they could do that.
Yep.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. So I'm just giving you fair warning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a. What's up, B Rob? You can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Man, good evening, man. Just
Good
got out of
evening.
work, bro. My
Yes,
God,
Lord.
man, they tore my ass up. I did run, man, and then all of a sudden, almost had me in the store, man, doing inventory, bro. Man, I'm like, man, get my ass back on that damn road, man. I ain't no way in hell. Oh, well, looking at them crazy for you, but at the same time, man, I was looking at some good old fine looking ass women too.
Hey, let's keep it PG, punk. My
Trying
boy.
not trying to get in trouble either. Not trying to get
Yeah,
in
let's
trouble.
keep.
So I kept it professional. I kept it professional.
Yeah, let's keep it PG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I apologize, man.
No,
I
you
do
good.
apologize, bro.
You good.
Kevin, attorney, man, what's going on with you, bro?
Chilling, man. Just telling people, man, like if you start a business, you gotta take your time with it. You just can't jump into that shit and say, okay, I got a business. Nah, that shit take time, cause
Heck yeah, man.
I
Heck yeah.
mean, if you even sign, okay, B-Rob, let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Now, when you got your job, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you have to sign like a contract or anything like that?
I actually just be myself, man. Let them know I'm gonna do the job.
No, what I'm saying is like, did you have to sign like any illegal paperwork saying if this such and such happens, and you know what I'm saying, like that type of paperwork.
Responsibility clause.
Yeah, yeah, is what I'm
No.
at. So
No.
once you signed it, so did you have your attorney look over everything before you signed it?
No, I don't sign that, man. I ain't trying to fall in no trap.
Oh, okay. I was just asking because some people they just read a certain thing and don't read everything until it's too
Yeah,
late. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
yeah,
trying to tell people. If you get a contract or anything, read everything. Just don't read certain parts like okay, this okay, okay. No, read everything and have your attorney look over everything. So
yeah.
just in case that businessman or woman try to get over it, you will have a reason to sue. If they're trying to sue you, you will have a reason to sue them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you man, you gotta look before you leave. Like I always say, use your head and think, open the eyes and see, clean out your ears and listen.
there you go.
That's what
Yeah.
I do, man.
Yeah, because you gotta, because these people will just be like, well, I'm about to do this. I'm like, okay, you gonna do it, but did you read what they really asking you to do? They might tell you one thing, but they'll put you on something else, and you don't know how to do that. Then you
You
gonna
gotta
be
check out the money what you really need when you get
yeah.
laid off or whatnot, trying to get unemployment money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a dirty world, man. So you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's sad. It's sad that you have to do that.
Yeah.
Sad that you have to do that, but I mean, you got to pay out extra money for an attorney to look at. You got to then you got to pay an attorney to watch your attorney.
Yeah,
Exactly.
oh yeah, I forgot to say that. So, I mean, if your attorney is not trustworthy, have you just to make sure, have somebody watch him
Mm-hmm.
so he don't get
Just
over
in
on
case you don't
you.
get snaked.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm really
I'm
trying to
lying, bro.
because
I'm lying.
attorneys. I mean, don't get me wrong, all attorneys are not bad. I'm just saying it as a precaution. All of them are not bad. Now it depends who you go to. Now that's the question. Because an attorney can tell you anything. It's up to you if you gonna trust them or not. So you basically have a choice. You have a choice to get an attorney or not get an attorney. But in my opinion, like if you in the business or anything like that, my advisement is you get an attorney, a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I have them sign a contract clause of any
Yeah,
anything that you do against to hurt my business.
yeah,
Now I mean, they look at. I'm gonna try to take you for everything you're worth.
yeah. And I was just getting ready to say that. So yeah, if your attorney, like I said, try to get over, make sure you make him sign something, some type of agreement.
Well,
So
this
if he
is
try to lie in court, you have your reason to countersue if he sues
Yeah.
you. So that's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yes,
and
sir.
this is
Yes,
this
sir.
is why I miss the legendary lawyers. Rest in peace to old Matt Locke.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to John Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those the best of lawyers, even though Matt Locke is not a real lawyer, but hey, I I don't mind having him as my lawyer.
If the glove don't fit, you got to acquit.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like me. I'm not a real attorney, but I mean, it is what it is, man. But
Shout
I'm
out to
just,
Kevin, the attorney in the house.
I'm just giving advice. So people just be cautious when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Cause Lloyd, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. So people don't think I'm bashing good attorneys. I'm not. I'm just saying all attorneys are not always gonna be truthful.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
say it like that.
man.
Straight up.
Yeah,
Lawyers are known to lie to
Yeah.
defend their client. What
yeah,
they're paid to do.
other self.
Exactly that part as well.
Because you can even though I'm not a real attorney, I done watched a lot of movies with attorneys, and I know basically how they're gonna act when they get in court and act when they lose cases, because it can go either way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean, you just still got to be cautious of who you hire as your attorney at the same time.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, hey, look here. It's a toss up no matter where it go because as long as there's greed, you're gonna have treacherous people.
Yeah,
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff that we're talking about, you need to know know all the codes that this attorney is going to use in this business.
Yeah, because I mean, don't get me wrong. You have your male attorneys, and you also have female attorneys, and that can go the same way. Don't matter how cute she
You
looks.
breaking up? You breaking up, Kevin? That might be me. You hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
yeah. Like I was saying, you have your female attorneys, and I'm saying it again, so women don't think I'm bashing them. Just to make this clear, you have women attorneys think the same way. Not all of them. You may have some, but still, you have to be cautious because a woman can be ruthless in court as well.
That's still the truth.
So I'm just being honest. I don't want the women to come for my neck. I'm just being honest.
No. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. Back to the part about the job, man. When you lose your job, man, it's hard to get unemployment, man. It really hard. Like when you lose your job, you be looking like, man, let me just get unemployment, man. Have enough money so I can, have enough bills to pay, and then I can try to get another job. Sometimes when you lose your job, they don't give you a goddamn thing.
Nope.
They'll say you get laid off, you can get, you can get the employment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like,
y'all
let
can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear you, big dog.
All right, yeah.
Oh, you talking about
y'all
if
go
they
ahead.
fire you? If they fire you, still can get your unemployment. I'm like, so basically, if I lose my job, I won't get no unemployment.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
So usually,
Well,
when you lose your job
fellas,
and get laid off, you get your unemployment. You count your pennies. That's what we call it down there in Alabama.
Fellas, I gotta get a important phone call. I'm gonna end this. I'll probably come back up and do something later on this evening.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
right.
no doubt, bro.
We gotta
so-
let you handle your business, man, because you gotta make that money. So I understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with another topic. You know what I mean, that we can elaborate on.
Oh,
No
okay.
doubt.
Okay. No problem.
All right, fellas.
All right, man. And God bless.
All right. God bless you. I'll see y'all a little later.
All right.
All right.